Most people believe that becoming rich requires a big opportunity, a lucky break, or a perfect idea. They believe that somewhere out there is a moment that will change everything. A business idea, a stock, a connection, a shortcut. But they are wrong. Not slightly wrong, completely wrong. Because wealth is not created by opportunity, wealth is created by a system. And if you do not understand the system, even if opportunity knocks on your door, you will not be able to keep what you gain. Today I am going to show you something most people never see, not because it is hidden, but because it is too simple to be respected. This is the system that separates those who stay trapped from those who escape. This is the difference between people who work their entire lives and people who eventually make money work for them. There is a line, an invisible line, and on one side of that line, money controls you. Your time, your decisions, your stress, your future, all controlled by money. On the other side, you control money. You decide how to spend your time. You decide what to do with your life. You wake up without fear. But here is the dangerous part. Most people spend their entire lives just inches away from that line and never cross it. Not because they are lazy, not because they are incapable, but because they are trapped inside a system they do not understand. A system that looks like progress, but is actually motion without direction. Imagine your financial life as an engine, not a job, not a salary, an engine. Every single day, this engine is doing one of two things. It is either producing energy or it is consuming energy. Most people believe their job is their engine, that their salary is what drives their life forward, but that is not true. Your job is not your engine. Your job is fuel. And here is the mistake that almost everyone makes. They burn 100% of their fuel just to survive. They wake up, they go to work, they earn money, and then they spend all of it just to maintain their current life. Rent, food, transport, subscriptions, small pleasures to make the day feel worth it. The tank is filled and then immediately emptied, again and again and again. This is not progress. This is a loop, a perfectly designed loop that keeps you busy, keeps you tired, keeps you distracted, but never lets you move forward. I call this the zero output system. You are working, you are earning, you are moving, but nothing is being built. No structure, no leverage, no future. Now here is where everything changes. The wealthy do something that seems almost insignificant, so small that most people ignore it. They take a portion of their fuel and they refuse to burn it. Instead, they redirect it into something else, something that produces energy on its own, something that continues working even when they stop. This is called an asset, and this is where the $10 rule begins. The difference between a poor mindset and a wealthy mindset is not intelligence, it is not background, it is not even income. It is a single decision repeated over time. What do you do with the first $10? When someone is trapped in survival mode and receives $10, their brain immediately asks, what can I buy? Because in survival mode, money is relief, it is escape, it is temporary happiness. But when someone operates in wealth mode, they ask a completely different question. How can this make more money? That one shift changes everything. Because now money is no longer something you consume, it becomes something you deploy. Most people never make this shift, and that is why they stay stuck. Because the truth is, most people misunderstand what an asset actually is. They think it has to be big, something impressive, a business, real estate, a large investment portfolio. But that is not true. An asset is simply anything that produces value without requiring your constant time. That is it. It could be a stock, a digital product, a scalable skill, or even a piece of content that earns while you sleep. The form does not matter, the function does. Does it produce or does it consume? Now here is where things become uncomfortable, because the truth is most people are addicted to consumption. Not because they are weak, but because they are human. When you are tired, you want relief. When you are stressed, you want distraction. When you feel behind in life, you want something that makes you feel ahead, even if only for a moment. And that is what spending does. It gives you a temporary emotional reward, a small hit of control in a life that feels out of control. But every time you choose consumption over production, you are reinforcing the loop. Now let us talk about the physics of this system, because money behaves like gravity. At the beginning, everything feels heavy, slow, resistant. You invest $10 and it becomes $11, and that feels insignificant, almost insulting. So most people stop. They look at the effort and compare it to the reward, and they walk away. But what they do not understand is that they are standing at the base of an exponential curve. Wealth is not linear, it is exponential. And exponential systems are deceptive. In the beginning, they look like nothing, flat, pointless, invisible progress. But beneath the surface, something is building. Imagine a snowball. At first, it is small, weak, fragile. You push it and it barely grows. But as it rolls, it collects more snow. And as it grows, it gains mass. And as it gains mass, it gains speed. And eventually, something extraordinary happens. You are no longer pushing the snowball. The snowball is moving on its own. This is the moment when wealth stops depending on you and starts working for you. But here is the brutal truth. Most people quit before this moment happens. Not because it is impossible, but because it is invisible. Now let us talk about the three forces that stop people from ever reaching this stage. The first force is survival pressure. When you are living paycheck to paycheck, your brain is not designed to think long term. It is designed to survive. Every expense feels urgent. Every decision feels immediate. You are not thinking about building wealth. You are thinking about making it through the week. And in this state, even the idea of investing feels unrealistic, because your brain is focused on eliminating pain, not building the future. The second force is the illusion of progress. And this one is more dangerous because it feels like success. You get a raise, you upgrade your lifestyle, you buy better things, and for a moment it feels like you are moving forward. But you are not, because your income increased, but your system did not change. You are still burning everything you earn. This is what I call the upgraded cage. It looks better, it feels better, but it is still a cage. The third force is social gravity. Human beings are influenced by the people around them, their beliefs, their habits, their fears. When you start behaving differently, saving, investing, refusing unnecessary spending, you create tension. People will question you, mock you, and try to pull you back. Not because they want you to fail, but because your growth challenges their comfort. And most people are not strong enough to resist that pressure. Now here is the solution. It is simple. One rule, the $10 rule. Every time you receive money, you take a fixed amount, even if it is small, and you invest it into something that produces. No exceptions, no excuses, no emotional decisions, just consistency. Because consistency is the bridge between intention and transformation. Now let us talk about what happens over time. In the beginning, nothing happens. No visible change, no dramatic results, no validation. And this is where most people stop, because they confuse silence with failure. But silence is not failure. Silence is incubation. Over time, something shifts. You begin to see patterns, your thinking changes, your understanding grows. Then slowly your assets begin to produce. Small at first, but real. And for the first time, you feel control. Eventually, everything accelerates. You gain options, flexibility, breathing room. And breathing room is the beginning of freedom. But this is also where most people fail. When the system starts working, they stop feeding it. They celebrate too early. They return to consumption, and the engine collapses. You must understand this. The wealth engine is fragile in the beginning. It requires discipline, patience, and consistency. But once it reaches a certain size, everything changes. Your money begins to produce more money faster than you can earn it. Your time is no longer tied directly to your income. You cross the line, the invisible line where survival ends and control begins. At that point, you no longer work because you have to, you work because you choose to. And that is true wealth, not luxury, not status, but control. Control over your time, your decisions, your life. And it all started with something incredibly small, $10, consistently invested into something that produces. So the real question is not whether you can become rich. The real question is whether you can stay consistent long enough for the system to work. Because the system is simple, but it is unforgiving. It rewards discipline and punishes distraction. Most people will hear this, understand it, and do nothing, because simple is not easy. But a small number of people will take that first $10 and plant it, then another, and another, and another, until one day they wake up and realize the engine is running. And once the engine is running, it never stops.